gonna keep that bike rubber side down.
Go ahead, ladies and gents, how's it going? It's MotoGuzzi service time. And this thing always seems to be having something done at the moment. Previously it was MOT. Now it needs its service. Now it's not had its service light come up, but I think it needs a birthday because it does get ridden quite hard by me. So it's in my interest to keep it tickety-boo. And like I said in the last video when I was out on the Guzzi, Baldrick is the man to go and see. In fact, I think I said it within about 20 metres of where I am right now. I really should pick a different route to ride every now and again, you know. But yeah, also good excuse to get out on the bike. Roads are sort of dry at the moment, so it's kind of nifty. The heavens absolutely opened this morning. I was like, oh man, I really don't want to ride the bike in all that. Unfortunately, it seems to have stopped, and it's been stopped long enough for all that water to bugger off. It's pretty fresh, but wrapped up toasting. I think it's so awesome to take every opportunity you can to ride this time of year. Just because if you don't, you know you'll regret it, because you'll get them bike withdrawals just at that moment you can't ride, and this just keeps that dosage topped up. It keeps them withdrawal symptoms a little bit further away. Mini wants to play. He doesn't realise I'm on a shit Guzzi. Although he's a bit of shit too. I don't think he realises that this thing isn't very fast. I noticed when I was editing my last video from the show, or from a ride back from the show, that the more tired I was getting on the bike, the more flatfish merman head I was getting. And my head was tilting further and further and further over to the side. So I thought, was that a fatigue thing? Or was that due to the weight in the bag with the chain that I had fitted in there, which I think could have possibly have been twisting my spine a bit. My back is pretty wonky. It's one of the reasons I never bothered doing the hardtail thing. I have enough trouble with the softail. The mirrors on this bike are so much more natural to use than the standard mirrors on my KTM. It's really bizarre. The KTM ones are growing on me. They do work. They vibrate a little bit, but they do work. I can see beyond my shoulders. And actually, because of the riding position on that bike, I don't think bar end mirrors, or at least this style of bar end mirror, would work particularly well on those bars. Although I might try them out if they all slot on. I don't know if it's the same diameter bars or not, so I don't know if it would fit, but I could try it as an experiment and see if they are visible Satnav said it was going to take me about 30 minutes to get over to see Baldrick. But I imagine that would have probably taken me up the 23 and 25, because I've come this way. One, I'm going to get stuck in more traffic potentially, in as much as bikes get stuck in traffic, but also it's going to take a little bit longer because average speeds are lower and it's more twisty, probably a slightly longer route. And one layer down on what I was wearing on my way up to Birmingham and back, and that's not really a problem this short journey, but it's definitely wintry. Now I'm not sure what the plan is with the bike, whether it's I hang about up there while he services it, or if it's I leave my bike with him. For a couple of days, because he's not going to be able to do the valves on it today because I've ridden there and they're going to be too hot. I think they need to be like stone cold to do the clearances correctly. Now heading to Baldrick's back cave, so not very fair to have a camera running when I'm anywhere near where that is, so I'm going to switch this jobby off now, and I'll either catch you on the way home shortly, or I'll do an update video when I get the bike back. I really love riding at night. I don't know why. Just the lights contrasting with the darkness. Don't know what it is. But everything seems so much more awesome. I didn't get the service done on the bike tonight, although Baldrick did plug it into his computer and do some diagnostics on it, did some fault codes down. Gonna get it booked in on a more official date to get the service done, and that will mean that I'll have time to get the engine cooled down to do the valves and stuff like that. It'll be nice to get it done, but it's also nice to have that warm fuzzy feeling that there's no serious fault codes hidden in the background. It's really quite interesting plugging it into the diagnostic machine, watching the lambda sensors cutting in and working and all that sort of stuff. Really cool. Absolutely awesome bloke, really nice to have a chat with him, and share some old Navy stories. Cool beans. As with every ride, there's a beginning and an end, and the cameras always get switched off at the most convenient place. And that place is right here for me. Motorways are shit on a motorcycle, even if they look kind of pretty at night. So with that in mind, I'm going to wish you all a good night. You take care. Ride safe. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.
You know, you gotta keep that bike rubber side down.